Friends, Namaskar. This is Jitu from Odisha Journeys. Welcome to yet another episode of Odisha Journeys. Friends, textile in Odisha is the way of life. After farming and fishing, it is the weavers who have the maximum presence in Odisha. That the third most important aspects of traditional economy in Odisha is the weaving of textiles. So there are several clusters of textiles in Odisha, and one of them is Maniabandha, which is about 70 to 80 kilometers from Bhubaneswar city in Cuttack district of Odisha, not very far from Mahanadi river. Friends, today when you are visiting Maniabandha, you will find about 10 to 15,000 textile weavers who are engaged. Their entire families are engaged in various processes of textiles. But friends, what I would tell you here, they have a unique identity. The textile weavers of Maniabandha have a unique identity. So, if I tell you that they are the only traditional Buddhist left in India, you would be probably surprised. Friends, Buddhism originated in India in the remote 5th century BC by Tathagata Siddhartha. And after Buddhism was established, within no period of time, thanks to Emperor Ashoka and also the merchants and traders, Buddhism was spread all across the country. So you have beautiful monuments such as Sanchi, Ajanta, Ellora, then you have Amravati in southern part of India. So you have beautiful monuments, and here in Odisha also you have Lalitgiri, Ratnagiri, Udayagiri, Dholi. So there are various monuments which belong to the Buddhist religions, and many of these Buddhist monuments have got interesting characters, interesting stories behind them. But around 9th, 10th century, what happened? Buddhism declined from this country. Only in few pockets Buddhism survived. So there are several interpretations why Buddhism declined. One says that after Alauddin Khilji came to power, and then Buddhism lost its importance. Nalanda was burnt during the rule of the Harshavardhana, and then there used to be conflict between even within the Buddhist groups and also with the Hindus. So many of the Buddhists, they fled to Southeast Asia such as Cambodia, Vietnam, Burma, Indonesia, and finally Buddhism lost its ground in Odisha as well as in India. And here, surprisingly at Maniabandha, if you visit at various households, you will find beautiful murals of Buddha, Lord Buddha, and also the mantras, the Buddhist mantras, the Dhani mantras of Buddha. And then you will also see the flags, Buddhist flags, in this small village of Maniabandha, which is not very far from Bhubaneswar. And most of these weavers, they are Buddhist. And there are various interpretations how they came here and why they came here, and their secret religious practice. So it is said that one group of archaeologists or historians, they have interpreted that during the conquest of the Muslims, this part of Odisha, lot of Buddhists came to Odisha from North India and settled down, and because it was found as a safe abode with no external conflicts. So here they practiced secretly the religion, as well as also since they were weavers, they could maintain their weaving traditions by meeting the local need. So this is one interpretation. The other interpretation is that there used to be intense conflicts between the Hindus, especially Saivites, and finally the Saivites won, and many of these Buddhist weavers, they fled to Southeast Asia, and some those who could not go, they were, you know, they were confined to this part of Odisha, where they secretly practiced Buddhism for a very long period of time, after till the time they were discovered by the Gajapatis of Puri, and then they started weaving for the Angavastras of Lord Jagannath, Balabhadra and Subhadra. So that is another story. But when you visit here, you find Buddhist temples. The temple looks like a Vishnu temple or Jagannath temple, but when you visit inside the Garbhagriha, you find the sculpture of Buddha, you know, the idol of Buddha instead of Lord Jagannath or Vishnu or Krishna. So that is one thing. You have a dozen of such temples in Maniabandha. And then you have, as I said, the murals on the walls of every household you find there. And here we meet Mr. Devta, who is a practiced Buddhist practitioner, and also he is one of the most incredible award-winning weavers. So he has been weaving lot of, you know, textiles, lot of fabrics, and also wall hangings using the themes of Buddha, whether it is the Buddhist mantras or the Buddha sculptures, Buddha's images, and these are all made in the ikat, you know, style.
ମୁଁ ଶ୍ରୀ ଦେବରାଜ ଦେବତା ଘର ମାଣିଆବନ୍ଧ। ମୁଁ ଜଣେ ବୁଦ୍ଧିଷ୍ଟ। ପ୍ରାୟ ମାନେ ଇତିହାସରୁ ଜଣାପଡ଼େ ଯେ ହୁଏନ୍ ଶାହ ଚୀନ ପରିବାରଜାତ ହୁଏନ୍ ଶାହ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମ ଓଡ଼ିଶା ଆସିଥିଲେ, ସେତେବେଳେ ଆମ ମାଣିଆବନ୍ଧରେ ଆମେ ବୁଦ୍ଧିଷ୍ଟ ମାନେ ଥିବାର ସିଏ ବି ଇତିହାସରେ କହିଛନ୍ତି। ସେ ବୁଦ୍ଧଙ୍କର ହୁଏନ୍ ଶାହଙ୍କ ଅମଳରୁ ଆମେ ବୁଣାବୁଣି କାର୍ଯ୍ୟ କରି ଆସୁଛୁ। ହୁଏନ୍ ଶାହଙ୍କୁ ସେତେବେଳେ ଅମଳରେ ଗୋଟେ ଶାଢ଼ୀ, ଗୋଟେ ବାଉଁଶ ନଳୀରେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଉପହାର ଦିଆଯାଇଥିଲା। ସିଏ ବି ଇତିହାସରେ ଲିପିବଦ୍ଧ ହେଇକି ରହିଛି। ପ୍ରାୟ ଏଠି 500-600 ମାଣିଆବନ୍ଧରେ ବୁଦ୍ଧିଷ୍ଟ ଅଛୁ। ଆମେ ଟ୍ରାଡିସନାଲ ବୁଦ୍ଧିଷ୍ଟ, ବୁଦ୍ଧଙ୍କ ଅମଳରୁ ଆମେ ବୁଦ୍ଧିଷ୍ଟ ରହି ଆସିଛୁ। ଆମର ପ୍ରାୟ ବୁଣାବୁଣି କାର୍ଯ୍ୟ ଆମେ କରୁ। ଆଉ ଏବେ ସବୁ ବାନ୍ଧର ସବୁ ନୂଆ ସବୁ ବୁଦ୍ଧିଷ୍ଟ ବୁଦ୍ଧଙ୍କର ମୂର୍ତ୍ତି ଫୂର୍ତ୍ତି ମୁଁ ସବୁ କରିଛି। ଏଇ କପଡ଼ାରେ ମୁଁ ନ୍ୟାସନାଲ ମେରିଟ୍ ସାର୍ଟିଫିକେଟ୍ ପାଇଛି। ଆଉ ଓଡ଼ିଶାରୁ ଷ୍ଟେଟ୍ ଆୱାର୍ଡ଼ ପାଇଛି।
So ikat technology, I would say, ikat is a technology in textile which was introduced in Indonesia, which is tie and dye technique. And since Odisha had a long trade contact with Southeast Asia, through these cultural exchanges, ikat also probably arrived in Odisha, and there used to be a lot of exchange of ideas. So ikat is the main, you know, is the way of weaving here at Maniabandha by the Buddhist weavers. And Odisha Journeys is very closely, Odisha Journeys and also Odisha Potlis, which is the other vertical of Odisha Journeys, working very closely with Mr. Devta and his son Ditik here at Maniabandha. And you have also Mr. Sarat Patra, who is also yet another Buddhist, award-winning Buddhist weaver from the nearby village Nuapatna. So here also he tells the stories of Buddhas. He is also creating amazing wall hangings of Lord Buddha. So when our travelers, you know, go there, they, you know, discover yet another aspect of histories of another aspect of Odisha's history, which is hardly told in the literature or in the tourism brochures. So they immerse themselves and discover the roots, the Buddhist roots of India, while interacting and also seeing the weaving process, and also listening to the stories of the from the master weavers themselves. So let's you know, go through a journey in Maniabandha and also Nuapatna, and immerse ourselves through Odisha Journeys with the weaving cultures. So we are looking for you to host in Odisha and take you to Maniabandha and Nuapatna and introduce you to the Buddhist weavers and see how, you know, delicately ikat is being weaved. And if you like, you can also purchase, you can do shopping there. That is going to give the benefit directly to the weaving communities, and not there is no middleman involved, and then you immerse yourself and rejuvenate yourself with a very different kind of experience which you will cherish throughout your life. So thank you so much.